What's up, guys? So you guessed it, back again for another night on call. Just had a very interesting conversation with one of my colleagues from a different specialty, so I figured I'd share my thoughts. So basically, he's from a different specialty. I'm not going to say what specialty he's from. He came to me and asked me to review a CAT scan, and that happens oftentimes as a radiologist. You get physicians from other specialties come by asking you particular questions, things that they don't understand, and overall they just want to review the findings with you. Basically, as we were going along and I was kind of showing him the findings and my thought process while I was explaining it to him, he basically asked me, hey, you know what, I wish sometimes you could just show me your search pattern of when you evaluate a CAT scan, because then if I knew your search pattern, I could figure out and understand these CAT scans better myself. So although I feel like that is partly true, definitely knowing a search pattern or having a search pattern is essential to understanding a CAT scan, there is one thing that I think separates what radiologists do compared to other specialties. Now, before I elaborate, don't get me wrong, I think that there's nothing special about radiologists. I think all physicians are special in their own ways, and it's just a matter of what you're passionate about and what you're good at. And that's how you subspecialize into what you become and what you practice. All of us go through medical school after all. All of us take the same board exams after all. Only time that we differ is what kind of training we go into and the length of our training and everything like that. So I really do think that any physician can pretty much practice any specialty they like. It's just a matter of what they're passionate about and the type of training that they end up pursuing. So what I told this doctor is that, yes, I can sit there and go through my entire search pattern of what I look for first and everything like that. But I really think one thing that's important, and this is something that transcends all specialties and will overall make you a great physician, is that you have to know pathology. You have to be able to pick up disease. So you have to know what you're looking for. It's not just about knowing where to look and how to look. You have to know what you're looking for. I can show you a scan that's very abnormal, but if you don't know what abnormal and you don't know what disease looks like, then it's all going to look foreign to you regardless. You can know my entire search pattern and you can follow the entire pattern of mine, but you have to know what diseases look like, and you have to figure out what kind of diseases could potentially be there for the symptoms that the patient is having. So at the end of the day, what I think is most important and what makes great physicians in all specialties is knowing your pathology. You really have to know what diseases are, what they present as, and what they look like. And then you'll be able to put the picture together and overall be able to generate a report or generate a treatment plan which is going to be beneficial for your patients. And at times, I just feel that sometimes that's been forgotten. And if I was able to talk to myself again in the X amount of years that I was still in medical school, I would definitely stress to myself that you really have to know your pathology. You have to have the general foundation first. Everybody in medical school ends up doing histology and basic anatomy, and you go through the general foundation. But once you become in your second year of medical school, one of the most important courses that you're going to take is pathology. And pathology is the one that really is going to determine what kind of physician you're going to be and the type of care that you're going to be able to provide to your patients, because that's the ultimate goal. So really, if I was able to go back to myself, and if I was to speak to now new students that are in medical school now or about to enter medical school, remember, pathology is key, and pathology will remain with you till the end of your career. It is the most important course in medical school, in my opinion. And till this day, I still feel like I still reference my pathology books from my medical school, which is so many years ago now. But anyway, those are my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time.